Hey everyone, welcome back to Yellow Jacket Garage. Today we've got an extra special project. We're going to repair some rodent damage. Let's dive into this one. Okay, so you can see that we are outside the shop. The reason that I'm doing it outside is because well, this is the scene of the crime, plus I got a bunch of stuff in there, and I really want to move this thing a whole lot, and so we can do it right here. It's a decent day, a little bit of overcast, and it's in the mid 40s to mid to upper 40s, so we should be okay out here, and if not, I'll go inside and warm up a little bit. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started on this project and figure out what it is. I went down to my local NAPA store, and I bought the replacement pigtail. Nice little kit, has the plug and whatnot in there, and then a couple of butt connectors, but we're going to do it different than those. So we got that. It's a matter of hopefully just clipping one off and plugging the other one in and getting on down the road. So let's have some fun. Okay, we're down here in a place that hopefully everyone can see, including myself. Just getting the light kind of situated so it stays where it should be and doesn't fall down. But what I need to do is go ahead and I've got to bear this back a little bit and pull this connector out right here without breaking the injector, which should be fun. Okay, what happens is this green thing slides up, then you push in on that tab and it lets you pull that off. So what I'm going to do, well, that's not good. No, really, that's okay. It is what it is. And so we're going to peel some of this wire back so we can get these bared up. So we've got a red wire and a green wire. It looks like these may have been chewed a little while back, but just finally reared their ugly head. And so that's what we're going to do. So now we're going to take it inside and figure out how to kind of get this part here to where that connector goes to it and all that good stuff. Fun. Okay, so as is kind of the norm with things like this, the connectors that I bought, I went inside, checked them out, and they're not the right one. So what I did was I put heat shrink on these, and I'm going to have to reuse the original. It's not ideal, but what my plan is, I already crimped those on there, so we'll set that aside. I'm going to bury these back, and I do have enough wire to be able to crimp those on and still be able to get to it to plug it in. But what I'm going to do is grab some more heat shrink, put it over these wires, so that once I crimp them on, I'll plug it in, test it, make sure it works the way it's supposed to work, and then from there what I'm going to do is go ahead and then heat shrink it all down, heat shrink this all down, and see what happens. Alright, so we can get it clean. I'm going to clip just enough of that off. Same with that one. Just enough of it off so that it's clean. And then I'll go ahead and bear them back a little bit. But I want to go ahead and get the heat shrink so it's ready to go when I go to put this back in. So let me go grab that. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put a couple pieces of heat shrink because I don't have the longer pieces, but this is a 3-to-1, so it works good. It's got glue on the inside of it, so it'll seal it all up. That's really just for protection for the wire. And well, that's cooling a little bit. I'll go ahead and take a little bit off of the end. Let's see if you can see that. Take a little bit more than that, I think. Maybe just a smidge more. Yeah, like that. That I think is good. Do the same thing here. Okay. We'll set that to the side. I do have some bigger shrink wrap, and I should have slid that over the top of it, but I'm kind of letting that stuff cool off first. Oh yeah, it'll work. So, got these bigger, a little bit bigger piece. And, just so that when the butt connectors go on there, I can kind of tighten it down a little bit too, have a little bit more protection for that. Okay, I got that. I'll slide that in there. Kind of jam it down in there really nice and good. Make sure we got the right colored wire with the right one, because if not, that would be a disaster. Move that up there where I'll forget it. Oops, I can feel it slipping in my fingers. I want to get in there just a little bit further than that. I think, no, oh, not like that. Come on now, stay in there. There we go. There we are. Okay, so it's reconnected. You know what, why not? I'm just going to go ahead and see how these ones work. I haven't used these shrink wrap before, so. Well, I think they look like they've done what they're supposed to do. Just let them cool off a little bit now. Get them good and pliable. It looks like I hit the end of that. I didn't mean to hit that quite yet. That's okay. Let's go ahead and hit it all then. Part of the problem with this wiring is a lot of the stuff that they use nowadays, there's a derivative. Well, it looks like that shrunk back a little bit too far. That one split. I'm going to have to figure something out for that. We can test it beforehand, though. But anyway, they use a soy-based product to make the wire coating, and so the rodents, for some odd reason, really like to eat that stuff. So that's part of the problem. But anyway, let me go ahead and grab a piece of electrical tape and wrap that just to keep it kind of cleaned up. And I got some electrical tape, so what could possibly go wrong? Ooh, too far. That's what she said. Okay, come on. Come on. Work with me here. Probably won't, but anyway. There we go. Put that over there where I'm sure to lose it. It's just kind of one of those things. Stuff happens. Alright, they're all covered, so I don't have to worry about any of that. So let me go ahead and pop that sucker back in there. It's in, and it's locked in. Okay, let me get all my stuff out of here and go in and start this thing up. All right, so I went ahead and erased the codes that were on there. I got my, this thing here, a NAPA scan tool. Works pretty good. It was AutoZone, maybe? Yeah, I think AutoZone thing. But, all right. And I know the hood is open. Hey, no codes. How about that? All right, it seemed to work out. Okay, well, there's that. That was it's still a temp fix. I'm going to leave it the way it is. I still got to put the engine cover back on, but that's really pretty simple. Clean up my tools, and for now, it's done. I think I am going to go ahead and pick up some of that plastic wire loom, because that's part of the problem, is all that stuff from how old this thing, you know, it's 200,000 plus miles. And so we'll put some new plastic loom on there to try to protect it a little bit. And I'm going to keep spraying this rodent stuff that my local NAPA store gave me to try out. And so see if that makes a difference. But truck is fixed-ish for now. Good for another 200,000 miles, hopefully, fingers crossed. And that's that. So it's really, that was
Not the way I wanted to fix it, but it was a fix, and so it worked. So hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here at Yellow Jacket Garage. If you've liked my video so far, please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. Like, share, all that good stuff, because the YouTube algorithm loves engagement, and so as much as I can get, that's better for me and better for you, because, well, I don't know, it's better for me anyway. But hey, like I said, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching Yellow Jacket Garage, and as always, we'll see you on down the road.